Welcome to what many call the original Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, where the crowd is rocking in anticipation of the showdown we have in store. The Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. Taking a shot on the first play. He's got it down the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a production. First down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Coming out aggressively. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On second down, he's looking downfield. He's got it on the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He wants to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's McClain. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Clemson's offense will have its first possession of the game. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Oh, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
Defense has them pinned back, and listen to this crowd roar. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Get it out on the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He leaves it with his back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To throw, it's Collins. Using the quick game. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Stone. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it down the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out.
And the quarterback is snowed under. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Snowed under by the defense. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He's going for the big play. He's got it down the left. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up 14 over Virginia Tech. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to...
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And the defense has got in there trying to pick up some yards. Touchdown, Clemson. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. To say this has been... Start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. He takes it at the 45. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tiger. On to attempt the try. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Looking for those open space, and he pumps it up inside the 20. Kicking team's got it. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. First down to start the drive after the break. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Line gets set. First down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Clemson, 42.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game, so he's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it at the 30. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Clemson! And once he found open space, the band might... Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClain. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to pass it. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Collins. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. On the run, still looking. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throw.
Open runway ahead. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. He's loose down the left side. At the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. And the defense doing work. He'll try to tack on one more. They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. And they're able to make the tackle. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Here's the handoff. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense...
And that pass intercepted. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Tiger. Looking down the fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's McClain. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. On second down, looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cardinals will punt this one away. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Trying to find his man on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Bailey. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's picked off in the end zone. No, the officials are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the...
Lets it fly deep downfield. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed them to kick it there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. Coming out with it, it's Hicks. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Got his man on the right. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Looking to pass, it's right. He makes the connection. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They run the reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Did a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Clemson! And the route is on. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout. What a snag by the defense. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring.
Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced. Back to throw. It's forget the kick. He's going to throw it.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. I imagine he's going to get it. Sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. He'll keep it himself. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do the design runs. I got to make them pay. I got to physically hit him as hard as I can, as many opportunities as I get. They run the design quarterback run. Nice job being physical, forcing the fumble.
Clemson jumps to the line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense working from the pistol. Right back to the well. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Give to the running back. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Running it back, it's Williams.
Returner is tackled down at the 37.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. The Tigers line it up with a 1st and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And they'll spread receivers all over. Touchdown, Clemson! And the pummeling has started. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Gets it out fast.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
On 3rd down, going up top. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's right. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. He's now over 200 yards from scrimmage, joining the likes of Clemson legends Sammy Watkins and Mike Williams.
And when you think of
He hurls one deep down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it'll be caught on the right sideline, but the officials saying he was just out of bounds on the right side. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They're going to throw it again. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Scanning the field, it's right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's got great speed. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands. And
he'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500.
Touchdown, Tiger! And the beatdown has ensued. They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
Looking to throw, it's right.
They're trailing by just 4 to Liberty. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Catch in the middle, it's Hughes.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the field.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And this one will be touched and downed at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab at the 30. He's loose. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wheeler. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And the Cardinals get it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's right. Trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And the returner will be brought down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. On second down, just keeps firing. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Hicks. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on second and long from the 8. Back to pass, it's right. On the run, fires downfield. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. So they're facing third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're bringing heat. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pick up of 5, it'll be third down and 5. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Touchdown, Clemson! And the route is on. He's looking the fake, and he wants to throw.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on second and long from the 6. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's right. They're trying to get to it. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 15. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. There is time on the clock. If there is time on the clock, there is time to put more points on the board. I mean, the scoreboard operator needs to work out too, right?
Yeah, and I guess he's been getting it, and the defense's job is to stop. But I would argue, Reese, you can just take a knee. You take a knee, run the clock, you still get out of here, and you still get the win.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better.